Good morning students, how are you? I hope you are fine. Now let us start new lesson playing with magnets. Let us start new lesson playing with magnets. So here we have given a story and one conversation about this lesson. So let us read that one and then we will go to the topic. All of you know the pin holder. All of you know the pin holder. I think you may see in any office, you can see in any office one pin holder. So the pins, if you keep near the pin holder, that can attract, and the pins are within fraction of seconds, the pins attached to the pin holder. So all of you would have seen a pin holder in your school office, in your any office. You may see that in this pin holder some pins are attached to the top of the pin holder. So why do the pins get attached to the cap of the pin holder? Why do the pins attach to the top of the pin holder? Why? Means there is a magnet in it. Okay, means there is a magnet in it. What could be there in that cap? What could be there in that cap? There could be a magnet. Does it attract the objects that other than pins? Why are they? Does the pin holder attract the objects other than the pins? Other than the pins, yes, some objects may attract by this pin holder, some may not. Why? What's the reason in it? What is the reason? We are going to learn in this lesson. Okay, you might have seen the almara, okay, refrigerator. You may keep some objects, okay, you may keep some sticker objects on the almara or refrigerator. Fruits picture, backside one magnet is present, like that. The stickers you may keep. No, why the stickers are attracting to the almara or refrigerator door, or why they are attracting? Because of magnet. Because of magnet. What is there in those stickers which makes them stick to the iron, almara or refrigerator? Nothing but here it is a magnet. There is a magnet. Do they stick to the wooden doors or plastic doors too? Do they stick to the blackboard? Do they stick to the plastic door? Do they stick to the paper? Do they stick to the wooden bench, wooden table? No, they may not stick to the wooden board, wooden chair, wooden spoon, wooden door and blackboard, paper, chalk piece. Okay, so they do not stick, but they stick to the iron objects, just like iron door, iron window, iron refrigerator, iron almara, means that is nothing but birwa. Okay, so these stickers are containing magnets. Backside of the sticker there is magnet. That magnet allow the sticker to stick, to attach to the iron object. Understood? Okay. Now here we have one more activity. So finding objects that get stuck to the cap of the pin holder. Take a pin holder, okay, from your school office, from our school office, or you can take any from any of your relatives or anybody have this pin holder. Just once take it and try it. Now drop some pins, jump clips, okay, into it. Nails means what? Not this nails. Nails means the what we keep to the wall to hang some objects, that is called a nail. So nails and pins and safety pins, next some hair clips and some other iron objects you take and drop on the pin holder. Drop on the pin holder. What do you observe? You can observe that objects stick to the top of the pin holder because of the magnet is present in it. Okay, and now second time. This is finished now. First time you took the pins, safety pins, iron nails and some other iron objects, hair clips and all. They stick to the pin holder. No? Now second time you have to take some chalk pieces, piece of chalk, next pencil and next one eraser, okay, one paper, okay, next one plastic one, any one plastic item. Okay, now you take and keep on the pin holder. Does it attract? No, it do not attract. Does it attract? No. Do they attract? No, they do not attract to the pin holder, because here in first case we took the iron objects, hair clip, pins, nails and the safety pins. These are all iron objects. They attract the magnet attract the iron objects, but plastic items, rubber items, paper items, wooden items do not attract by the magnet. I think you have understood the topic. Next, now why does you would notice that some of the items are attracting, some are not attracting, because here why does this happen? So some are the magnetic materials, some are the non-magnetic materials. What material is needed to making a magnet? Do you make a magnet? We learn these all topics in this lesson only. Okay, now we have one story in our textbook in the page number 13. In page number 13 we have given a story of magnet. Here around 2500 years ago, 2500 years ago, there lived an old shepherd named Magnus. There lived an old shepherd named Magnus. What was his name? His name was Magnus. He was a shepherd, means, okay, he reared the sheep. Shepherd means the man who reared sheep is called shepherd. So here we can say that the man name is Magnus. Magnus, first you have to remember. He used to take his goats and sheep to his he used to take his goats and sheep to the hills areas, okay, in hill areas for grazing. He always carried a wooden stick. Which had an iron cap. He always carried a wooden stick which has an iron cap. Okay, on its lower end, that means here the wooden stick has an iron cap on its lower end. One day, while his goats were grazing, Magnus dipped his stick into a spring of water. While he was grazing his goats and sheep, he dipped his stick into the water. Okay. Then what happened? What happened? He poked at the pebbles and stones at the bottom with it. He poked the pebbles and the stones with his stick. Okay, with the bottom of the stick. Suddenly he felt something pulling his stick. Suddenly he felt something pulling his stick. Okay, when he took it out of water, he saw a stone stuck to the iron cap of the stick. Okay, then the stone which Magnus pulled out was called lodestone. The stone which was pulled out by the Magnus was known as lodestone. It is a natural magnet and possesses the property of attracting iron. So here what happened? The shepherd took a stick and he poked the items. He poked the stones in the water with the help of the stick. Then at that time some stones and pebbles stuck to the cap of the stick, iron cap of the stick. That stone was nothing but lodestone. That was a natural magnet. It attracted the iron objects. That is the property of the stone. Okay, understood? This is the story of the magnet. Okay, it is not a language, so to learn the stories, but now it is given in our textbook about the magnet, story of magnet. So we had learned that one. Now let us go to the main topic. So what is the topic? Let us see. Here, magnets of different shapes. Different shapes of magnets are there. What are that? Here, first one is bar magnet. That is just like bar magnet. So here, bar magnet. Next one is horseshoe magnet. Next one is horseshoe magnet. Next one is ring magnet. Next one is ring magnet. Next one is disc magnet. Next one is disc magnet. These are the 4 types of magnets that are given in your textbook. First one, here what is the N and S magnet? What you have already wrote on the board. Here S means south pole, N means north pole. So to every magnet there is a north pole and south pole. There is a north pole and south pole to every magnet. So here the north pole is one side and the south pole is another side. This is the diagram of bar magnet. This is the horseshoe magnet. This is just like the shoe of the horse. So that's why it is called as horseshoe magnet. Next one is ring magnet, just like ring. So that's why it is called as ring magnet. Next one is disc magnet, just like a plate like that. Okay, that is called as disc magnet. Okay, these are the types of the magnets. Okay, so if the question will be given like this, draw the different types of magnets and locate the poles. Then you have to draw and you have to locate the poles. Now let us learn another topic. What are the magnetic materials and what are the non-magnetic materials? Magnetic materials means we already now discussed in the topic starting. So some materials stuck to the pin holder. Some materials stuck to the pin holder, attached to the pin holder. What are that? Iron nail, iron pin, iron safety pin, iron hair clip. Okay, so we can say that iron materials do not, these are nothing but iron plate, magnetic materials. Next, non-magnetic materials. The materials which are not attracted by the magnet are called non-magnetic materials. Here, paper, eraser, next rubber, pencil, board, plastic chair. These are all non-magnetic materials. Magnetic materials attracted by the magnets. Non-magnetic materials do not attracted by the magnet. Okay, we can say magnetic materials attracted by the magnet. Example, all iron object and steel objects. Example, iron chair, iron almara, iron plates, iron spoons. These are all the magnetic materials which are attracted by the magnet. But another one here, paper, rubber, pencil and plastic bottle, plastic tiffin box, basket. Okay, these objects do not attracted by the magnet. So they are called as the non-magnetic materials. So what are the magnetic materials? The materials which are attracted by the magnet are called magnetic materials. The materials which are not attracted by the magnet are called non-magnetic materials. Okay, I think you have understood the topic. Okay, now today your homework is, first of all, draw the different types of magnets. Draw the different types of magnets. Next, write the definition of magnetic materials and non-magnetic materials, and write the examples of magnetic materials, non-magnetic materials. Okay, I think you have understood clearly the topic. Now see the page number 14 and fill the table. See the page number 14 and fill the table given in the textbook. Okay, this is also your homework.